The bill is a vehicle for demonstrating the compassion that their opponents say Republicans lack, since it puts the emphasis on the fetus's subjective pain, rather than its absolute right to life, based on its possession of a soul. The latter is, in fact, the position of many, probably the majority, of right-to-lifers, notably including Alabama's former Chief Judge Roy Moore, the Republican nominee to replace Jeff Sessions, who in 2014 wrote, "Legal recognition of the unborn as members of the human family derives ultimately from the laws of nature and of nature's God, who created human life in his image and protected it with the commandment, 'Thou shalt not kill.'" But as a political or legal proposition, that argument is lacking. It won't persuade unbelievers, or people who construe their faith's teachings differently, or a majority of the Supreme Court on any reasonable reading of the First Amendment, except Moore's. Hence the bill's emphasis on setting an objective, utilitarian standard for outlawing abortion, based on the age at which pain receptors are present throughout the unborn child's entire body and nerves link these receptors to the brain's thalamus and subcortical plate. But even the bill's sponsors admit this is a subterfuge. The people championing a 20-week ban don't think abortion is okay at 19 weeks, or at 19 days or 19 minutes. They acknowledge that abortions after 20 weeks are so rare. 1.3% of all abortions, according to a 2009 government study, that it's not going to save a lot of babies. They look on it as an exercise in consciousness raising, in getting the public to think about abortion in their preferred light. To encourage others to consider or support further legal protection for the unborn, one is almost required to make the case that at 20 weeks, an unborn person is able to feel pain, Kimberly Ross wrote on the conservative website Red State. Only then does abortion somehow seem worse. More cynically, it's an effort to force Democrats facing election next year to take a vote that might hurt them. "We are preparing for 2018 Senate elections," Marjorie Dannenfelser, head of the anti-abortion Susan B. Anthony list, has explained. "If we come up short, which is likely, what we're doing is we're building that Senate up to a 60-vote margin.